Hello, and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric, along with my co-host, Mr. Brody. I'm going to be playing a game from April 26th of 2017 using Digital Diamond Baseball. It's our next day on the roster, and we're going to be featuring a game between the Miami Marlins visiting the Philadelphia Phillies. Not very exciting on paper, but these are two of the teams that I haven't played yet, and they happen to be playing each other, so they have to get all the photos and everything for both the teams, and only a few more teams left to get photos for, so I'll be featuring them on the next few days. So we're nearing the end of Data Pack 2 from the 2017 season. If you saw any in my past videos of the series, doing a replay as played. Well, not really as played, but a replay of the 2017 season, Digital Diamond Baseball, and they release the stat updates every 2 weeks of the season, so you play along it as the season goes eventually. So it's kind of cool because the stats that are in the game are based upon the stats 2 weeks at a time, so it kind of breaks the season down into season, so that you get the player as they perform throughout the season, just a couple weeks behind, the way they perform. So it's very, very accurate as far as statistical analysis goes, and you'll see as I go on if you haven't seen it before. But anyway, let's get the game underway. So, all right. So you have the Philadelphia Phillies. Actually, it's the Philadelphia Phillies, hosting the Miami Marlins, and I'll be playing the home team as I usually do when it's not the Red Sox. It's going to be the Philadelphia Phillies, so I'll be managing them, and the Phillies will be sending Nick Pivetta to the mound. He's got a record of... Hold on. See if I can move this around. Whoops. Where we go? Move the box. I guess I can't change that. That I can move this around. But anyway, Nick Pivetta will be taking the mound. And so the first 4 weeks of the season, that's what the real life stats are. In 2 weeks. It's the second stat pack I have loaded. He had a record of 0-1, 5 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, 2 runs, a homer, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. An ERA of 3.60, whip of 2, and hitters are hitting 400 off on base percentage, 400 against him. And this is actually what he's done in the replay so far through April 26th. 0-1 record, 7 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 3 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks and 7 strikeouts, 3.86 ERA, a whip of 1.286, so a much better whip, and an on-base percentage of just 3.33, of 333. So those are his stats for this replay. He'll be facing a lineup which is as follows for the Miami Marlins. The Miami Marlins come into the game 9-10, and Philadelphia also 9-10. So, not two of the better teams in the league, but not bad considering. See, Christian Yelich leads it off and plays center field. Batting second will be D. Gordon, the second baseman. Batting third will be the left fielder Marcell Ozuna. Giancarlo Stanton will be the right fielder and bat cleanup. A.J. Ellis, the catcher, will bat fifth. Batting sixth will be Martin Prado, third baseman. Batting seventh will be Justin Bauer, first baseman. Adini Echeverria, the right fielder, will bat. The shortstop will bat eighth, and on the mound, batting ninth, will be Adam Conley. Now, these are the computer-generated lineups. I did not do any changing around. I just let the computer do it. Sometimes the computer can give kind of strange lineups, but I think they base it specifically on statistics, and I know there's a formula that they use to do it, so it isn't always a conventional lineup, which makes it interesting. So these are not as played lineups. So batting first will be Christian Yelich. He is hitting in real life through the April 30th. He hit 289 with 4 homers and 16 runs batted in. And in a simulation so far, he's hitting 247 with 4 homers and 8 runs batted in. So his average-wise, he's not hitting as well. But power-wise, he's hitting just as well, but not as many RBIs. Probably because he might have been batting differently in the order or something than in the actual season. So alright, so he'll need a 650 and above to get on. So Pivetta looks in for the sign from Rupp. Here's the windup and the pitch. And Yelich will get himself a single. So that's how we'll begin. Christian Yelich gets a single for the Miami Marlins. So next up will be D. Gordon, the second baseman. And I'm gonna try to increase the size here, field and font size. And I'm using my my actual computer, not the TV, so that's probably why it's a little smaller than usual. There we go. Hope that's a little better. And while I'm at it, I'll get the batter. Oops. Get the batter font size too. I guess I can. Gameplay speed. No, I guess that's it. Alright. It's alright. So the first runner is on for D. Gordon. D. Gordon comes into the game in the replay hitting 213 with 5 runs batted in. In real life, he is hitting 286 with 4 runs batted in. So not feeling as well in the simulation so far. So Pivetta looks in for the sign. He has to wind up and the pitch. He'll need a 655 and above to get on. And see if we can get the lead. And Yelich has a good lead. And head first slide, and he's out. So Rupp throws out Yelich trying to steal. So 1 out, and Gordon's still at bat. And he'll strike out. So first strikeout of the day for Pivetta. And there's 2 down, and the base is empty from Marcell Ozuna. So the first 4 weeks of the season, Ozuna's hitting 295 with 6 homers and 21 runs batted in. So far in the replay, he's hitting 268 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. So not as many RBIs. Average is a little bit lower. Alright, so he'll need a 634 and above to get on. And it's a high fastball, deep fly ball to right. Could be trouble for Saunders. Gets a late start, but he catches up to it and makes a fine running catch. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left on. So after 1/2 inning, it's the Marlins nothing, and the Phillies coming up. So Adam Conley takes the mound for the Marlins. He'd have a record of 2-1 so far in the simulation. 19 2/3 innings pitched, 17 hits allowed, 10 runs, 4 home runs allowed, 5 walks and 12 strikeouts, 4.58 ERA, 112 WHIP, and an on-base percentage against him of 304. So in actual real life, he had a 1-2 record with a 6.86 ERA, so he's fared much better in the replay so far. Then again, he hasn't had this start yet, so we'll see what happens here. So after this start, we'll be able to compare stats. So on the 30th, when this stat pack runs out, I'm going to do like a little comparison and compare the stats of the first 4 weeks with the actual stats of my replay. For not every player, but through a select handful of players to see how they match up. So alright, so the Phillies lineup is going to be as follows. Cameron Rupp, the catcher, will bat first. Michael Saunders, the right fielder, bats second, the former Blue Jay. Aaron Altair, the left fielder, will bat third. Batting cleanup would be Cesar Hernandez, the second baseman. Batting fifth, Freddie Galvis, the shortstop. Center fielder Asdrubal Herrera bats sixth. Miguel Franco, the third baseman, will bat seventh. Tommy Joseph, the first baseman, bats eighth, kind of an odd position for him. And batting ninth in pitching, Nick Pivetta. So Cameron Rupp will bat first. The catcher is hitting .270 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in. The actual season is only hitting .222 with a homer and 3 runs batted in. So he's fared much better. He's actually been at bat 9 more at bats than he had in the actual season. So here's the windup in the pitch by Conley. 636 and above will get him on base. And it's going to be a 456, which is a line drive to first. Bauer jumps and makes the catch. So Bauer makes the first out. So Rupp is retired. Next up, Michael Saunders. So far in the replay, he's hitting .256 with 5 runs batted in. He hit .244 with a homer and 8 runs batted in the replay. In the actual season, through 4 weeks. April 30th. So Saunders needs .718 and above to get on. And he's going to get himself a single. So first hit for the Phillies. Brings up Aaron Altair. The left fielder is hit .295 with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in the actual season. Hitting .356, wow, so far in the replay with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in. So he's fared much better in the same amount of bats and the same amount of games, actually. One less game than in the actual season. So it's off to a great start. So let's see what he can do here. So he'll need a 625 and above to get on. And again, small sample sizes there's gonna be fluctuations here and there. Not everything is going to be 100% accurate, especially with only a handful of at bats. They'll be more accurate towards the end of a full season, given enough at bats. Small sample size will not necessarily yield the greatest accuracy. That's true in statistics and anything else. Anyone who's taken statistics, knows that. So alright, so Cesar Hernandez up now as Conley. Ooh. Saunders. Who was it? Who was it that struck out? Oh, off there. Struck out. So alright, Cesar Hernandez up now. Switch hitting second baseman. He's hitting .390 with 3 homers and 14 runs batted. You can see why he's batting cleanup in the replay. In the actual season, he hit .323 with 4 homers and 10 runs batted in. So not too much difference. A little bit better in the replay. Still got a few more games to play, so that could even out. So as Hernandez steps into the box, he'll need a 611 and above to get on, and he'll strike out. Strike 3 call. Very close call. So that'll do it for the Phillies in the bottom of the first, and after 1 full, no score. Dangerous Giancarlo Stanton up now. In simulation, he's hitting .306 with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. he would hit 264 with 7 homers and 16 runs batted in. So much better average in the, not much better, but 40-point difference in the average so far in the simulation, but a lot less power because he only hit 2 home runs. He's played 7 less games, so he's played less. So that's probably part of the reason why. So let's see what he can do here. Top of the 2nd inning. Here's the windup in the pitch by Pivetta. 644 and above will get him on. 935 and above will be a homer. And he'll strike out. Swinging. So a big cut by Stanton, but he strikes out. Next up, A.J. Ellis, the catcher. It's the backup catcher to Real Muto. So he's hitting 286 and 21 at bats. With no homers and 1 run batted in. 22 at bats, he'd hit 136 with no RBIs, no home runs. So he's hitting much better in the replay. Just as many at bats. So here's the windup and the pitch by Pivetta with 1 out and nobody on. 670 and above to get on. And he's going to take him deep. Out to straight area center field. And Herrera runs out of room, and it's a solo home run. So the Miami Marlins are on the board first on a home run by the catcher. Ellis, A.J. Ellis. Alright, so Martin Prado up now. Hitting 421 in the replay with a homer and 3 runs batted in and 19 at bats. Hit 275 in 40 at bats with 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. So hitting much better average wise, but only half the at bats. So here's the windup in the pitch by Pivetta. 673 and above to get on. He'll ground it to third. Takes a bad hop off Franco's chest, but he recovers and throws to Joseph for the out. 2 down now for Justin Bauer, of first baseman. In real life, he had 222 with 4 homers and 15 runs batted in. Hitting just 178 with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in the replay. And he's going to hit it to Franco. And so picks it up and throws it to Joseph for the out. So that's going to be the end of the inning. After 1.5, the Marlins won and the Phillies nothing. And I just remembered that as I uploaded my last video, I looked at my number of subscribers and I'm up to 99 subscribers. So my next subscriber will be my 100th subscriber. So I wanted to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Al Red Sox fan, Ron Juckett, ID Gesture, yeah, among the many others. Ken Castro, tabletop baseball, baseball demos, among others. So thank you for everyone for. I'm sorry if I didn't, mention your name, but right now I'm just drawing a blank. But I want to thank everybody for subscribing and for watching my videos and for your support. It's been approximately 6 months, so it's not bad getting 100 subscribers in 6 months. But again, I do this because I like to do it. And the more people I get to watch, the better. I guess it's just more of a group of us can enjoy. So thank you everybody for signing up. Mr. Brody thanks you too, and Miss Mags. So let's get back to the game. So Freddie Galvis up now. Switch hitting shortstop. Hitting just 176 with 9 runs batted in, so he's yet to hit a home run yet. And the first 4 weeks of the season, he hit 270 with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in, so not faring as well so far in the simulation. Not every batter will. So Conley back on the mound. Here's the windup in the pitch. be a fly ball to right. Stanton will squeeze it for the out. 1 down. Odubel Herrera up now. And another hot shot to short. To second. Igor reaches it and pulls it out. It's a hard liner. So Maikel Franco up now. Sorry to give the other guy's stats there. So if you want to look at Odubel Herrera, hitting .274 with 3 homers and 12 runs batted. This is after his at bat. And hit .262 with 3 homers and 9 runs, so very similar. So Franco's stats so far in the simulation: .203 with 5 homers and 12 runs batted in. And hit .213 with 4 homers and 21, so very comparable stats. So Conley looks in for the sign. 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the windup in the pitch. So it's going to be a hard ground ball to second. Gordon fields it, throws it to Bauer for the out. So 2 down. That'd be the end of the inning. So the Marlins will send up Echeverria to lead it off here in the top of the third. Hit .267 with 4 runs batted in the simulation. Hitting .333 so far. I mean, in the real life, seeing .333 so far in the simulation with a homer and 9 runs batted in. So he's already had 12 more at bats in the simulation than he did in the real season. So here's the windup in the pitch by Pivetta. 682 and above to get on. It's going to be a shallow fly ball to the center. Herrera's under it and makes the catch for the out. So 1 up and 1 down for the Marlins here in the third. Brings up Adam Conley, the pitcher. He's 1 for 4 in the simulation, then RBI, and 1 for 6 in the actual season. So here's the windup in the pitch by Pivetta. 799 and above to get on for Conley. And he's going to get himself a single. He gets his second hit of the season. A 1-out single. Bring up the top of the order, Cameron Rupp. He's 1 for 1 today. Oh, and he's going to take him deep. So after he gets thrown out at stolen base, trying to steal the last time he was on base, he hits a 2-run home run. I'm sorry, that wasn't Rupp, that was Yelich, sorry. I was looking at the thing. It's Christian Yelich that hit that home run. So Yelich hits a 2-run home run. Now has 5 home runs in the simulation. So, and the Phillies and Miami Marlins extend the lead to 3-0. D. Gordon up now, 0 for 1. And he'll walk. So he'll draw a 1-out walk. First walk issued by Pivetta. He's got 2 strikeouts. So Marcell Ozuna up now. He's 0 for 1 in the day. Not get the lead. And Ozuna will strike out swinging. Third strikeout of the day for Pivetta. Brings up Giancarlo Stanton. Gordon takes his lead off first. And he's going to take him deep as it's a 986 no-doubter to left field. That one went a long way. And another 2-run home run puts the Miami Marlins up 5-0. second 2-run home run, first by Yelich and now by Stanton. And it's 5-0 Marlins. A.J. Ellis up now. Some stirring in the Philadelphia bullpen. A.J. Ellis 1-for-1 with a homer. Solo home run his last time up. And fly ball to center. Harris under it, makes the catch. And that'll do it. So 4 runs, 3 hits, and nobody left on base. After 2.5, Miami leads at 5-0. That'll bring up Tommy Joseph. He, I believe, walked his first time up. Or maybe he didn't walk. Not walk. Did he get hit by a pitch, maybe? No, actually, I don't think he's been up yet. Hold on. He has not been up yet. That's what it was. So Tommy Joseph, in the actual season through 4 weeks, through April 30th, hit 179 with a homer and 7 runs batted in. Hitting 295 with 2 homers and 8 runs batted in, so he's fared much better in the replay. So hitting to 714 and above to get on. And he hits a hot shot to second. Iron line drive. Gordon reaches out, pulls it in. So, 1 down for Nick Pivetta, the pitcher. I think we might pull him early. He's let up 5 runs, so. Yeah, I think we're going to pull him. It's a little early yet, but it's allowed 5 runs in 3 innings, so. Yeah, we're going to pull him. I'm going to pull him early. Just make sure I'm playing the right team. Yeah, I'm Philly, so. I am going to make a management decision and pull him. So we're going to pinch hit for him here. We're going to bring in Nava. 344 in real life and hitting 294 simulation. I don't know if I want to bring in Navi yet. Nava's probably one of my better pinch hitters. And he's a lefty, so I don't want to bring in... No, Nava's a switch hitter though, isn't he? Yeah, he is, but I think I'm going to bring in... I don't want to bring in my other catcher. Yeah. Muto must not have been on the... Oh, I'm thinking of Mari. I don't want to bring in Knapp because he's my backup catcher. I'll go. He's been struggling, but he's actually a 273 hitter, so I'm going to bring in Blanco. Yeah. So Blanco will come in to pinch hit. Blanco comes in. 273 hitter in real life. Hitting just 0-62 in the replay. 1 hit, 16 at-bats. Hit 273. 3 for 11. So he'll need a 659 and above to get on. 2 out, 1 out, and nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd. And maybe a shallow pop up to first. Way up there. Could be interesting. Bauer calls. Makes the catch. So 1 down. 2 down now. At the top of the order, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. So we have Michael Saunders, 1 for 1 on the day. And he'll get himself a 2-out single. So Rupp will... stay. Down by 5, yeah, we gotta stay. So runners on first and second, little 2-out rally going for the Phillies. See what Althair can do. He is 0 for 1. 630 and above to get on. And he'll strike out swinging. So the Phillies threaten. Go 2-out rally, but it does not come to anything. And we'll bring in a relief pitcher here. We want somebody who can go a little ways since it's early on. Let's see. When are we going to start her? Not many long relievers though for Phillies. Boy. I should have looked at this first. Neris will bring him in. So Neris will come in. Neris is 0-1 with a 10 innings pitch, 11 hits allowed, 8 runs. So ERA of 7.2. 3 homers allowed, 4 walks, and 10 strikeouts. So he's pitched 10 innings, and he's pitched just 5 initial replay. Wow, so he's already twice his hit. Alright, we'll just have him pitch this 1 inning. If we can get through 1 inning. So 706 and above will get Prado on. And it's going to be a tapped out the end of the bat. Galvis picks up and throws it to Joseph for the out. So 1 up and 1 down. Justin Bauer up now. .702 and above will get him on. And this time it's a hot shot to Galvis. Backhand grab. And throws it to Joseph for the out. So 2 up and 2 down. Echeverria. 0 for 1. 715 and above will get him on. And he'll strike him out. Smoking fastball. Goes down looking. So, clean inning for Neris. 1, 2, 3. Conley back out on the mound with a 5-0 lead here. Head to the bottom of the 4th. Hernandez up now, 0 for 1. And shallow fly ball to left. Ozuna drifts over and makes the catch. 1 down. Freddie Galvis, he's 0 for 1 in the day. And he'll strike outs. So 2 up and 2 down. Conley seems to get stronger as the game goes on. Herrera up now is Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 in the day. And deep fly ball to right. Stanton floats back and now he comes back in and makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3 inning. And after 4 full, it's Miami 5 and Philadelphia nothing. Conley up now. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. And it's going to be a hard ground ball to second, and it picks it up and throws to Joseph for the out. So Christian Yelich hit a big 2-run home run his last time up in the 3rd. 922 and above will be back to back for him. And strike 3 called. So 2 down now for D. Gordon. Walked and scored. Stanton home run. And he'll strike out this time. So Neris in for another inning. And that'll be it. So Neris did his job, 2 scoreless innings. So settle things down for the Phillies. So Miguel Franco up now. He's 0 for 1. And he'll draw a leadoff walk. So good start to the inning for the Phillies. Brings up Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1. And this could be 2. Ground ball to third. Oh no, Prado drops the ball. So it's be an error on Prado. And the Phillies are in business. First and second, nobody out. So it brings up the pitcher spot, Neris, and we're going to pinch hit for him. I think we're going to bring in Nava here. No, still Conley. Yeah, Nava. We'll bring it. Let's see. Let's see if it gives us splits here. So 345 against right-hand pitching, and he's 0 for 5 against lefties. Small sample size, but all right. Let's see what else. See what else we got here. Perhaps Knapp. Let's see. Let's check his numbers. Really. Oh wow, there's only 3 possibilities here, huh? I definitely don't want to bring in Stassi. Knapp, very small sample size. 0 for 2. He's not doing that well overall. Let's go with, I guess we got to go with Nava. Here's our opportunity. This could be our only opportunity, our best opportunity. Alright, we're going to bring in Nava here to pinch hit for Neris. Small bench there for the Phillies. So, alright, so Nava in, runners on first and second, nobody out. Need a 562 and above to get on. And softball and ground to second. Easy play for Gordon. Throws to Bauer for the out. So that'll advance the runners. So nothing else. They'll get 2 runners in scoring position now. Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 with a walk. Ground ball to second. Gordon charges it and throws to Bauer for the out. So Franco will score from third. Joseph advances to third. So the Phillies are on the board. Runner in third with 2 down for Saunders. 2 for 2 on the day. And it's going to be ground ball to first. Bauer plates the play unassisted. So that'll do it for the Phillies. So they end up with just 1. Trail at 5-1. Let's see. Let's see if we can bring in now. Let's see what we got. Asuna's coming up now. Some work there. The news. Actually, I just brought him in. Pat Neshek. Check out Neshek here. He's pitched 1/3 innings and he's pitched 8. So let's give Neshek some work. And so Pat Neshek will come in. Neshek comes in and pitched just 1 1/3 innings. 6.75 ERA, 2 hits allowed, 1 run, 3 walks, no strikeouts. National stats 0 ERA in 8 innings pitched, so he's not fared as well in the replay. See if we can get him some work here. So here's the windup in the pitch by Neshek. 723 and above will get him on, and it's going to be a single for Osuna to right. So leadoff runners on for the Marlins here on the 6th. Brings up Stanton. 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run. You need a 961 and above to get a home run. And line drive to right. Caught. Saunders didn't even have to move for that one, so Osuna rushes back to first. So AJ Ellis up now. 1 for 2 with a solo home run. 751 and above to get on. And it's going to be a double. So deep fly ball to right. Saunders dives and can't make the play. So Osuna will race around the third, and they'll hold him there. So second and third with 1 out for Martin Prado, 0 for 2 on the day. 762 and above will get him on base. And it's going to be a deep fly ball to right. Saunders drifts to the right and makes the catch. Prado is out. Osuna is going to tag up, and throw is going to be offline, and he'll score. Ellis will hold at second. So 6-1. So the Phillies get the Marlins get the run right back, and it's 6-1. Justin Bauer up now, 0 for 2 on the day. .761 and above will get him on. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Nice backhand grab, and Galvis will throw to Joseph for the out. So after 5.5, it's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1. Phillies have still managed only 2 hits on the day. Conley back out there, reaching his limit here. So off there will lead it off. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll strike out. Swing and a miss. So Conley's pitching a gem. Cesar Hernandez up now, 0 for 2. And it's a hard line drive to third. Prado picks out of thin air, and the second out of the inning. All right, Freddie Galvis 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to hit a fly ball to left. As soon as under it, makes the catch. So the Phillies go in order in the 6th and trail at 6-1 going into the 7th. That's going to be it for Nishak. A righty, lefty, lefty, lefty. So I think we might bring a lefty in if we have one. We got a bunch of lefties coming up. Let's see. Jolie Rodriguez, possibly. He's the only lefty we got, right? Let's check and see his stats. So he's pitched 8 in the 3rd inning, and yeah, we can bring him in. So he's 19.44 ERA. 8 in the 3rd innings pitched. 18 runs allowed. Ouch. The actual 12 in the 3rd innings, 7 runs allowed for ERA of 5.11. So we'll bring him in, see if we can chop some off that ERA. Maybe bring it down to earth. Double clicking, like some games you have to double click to bring it, like National Pastime 3 baseball, you have to double click to bring the player in. So alright, so Jolie Rodriguez lead it off. He'll lead off against, well, he'll pitch to Echeverria first. 667 and above will get Echeverria on. And he's going to get himself a double to left. Rude awakening for Rodriguez. His troubles continue. So the pitcher Conley up now. See if they're going to let him bat. Conley's going to bat for himself as he's pitching a gem. 812 and above will get him on. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a bunt. So Echeverria, for a Conley successful bunt, Echeverria over to third. So 1 down and a runner on third for Tristan Yelich. 2 for 3 on the day with a homer and 2 runs batted in. 672 above will get him on. 943 and above will be another home run. And it's going to be a ground ball to first. Joseph fields it for the bag for the out. Looks like Echeverria held there. Down 5, didn't want to risk it. D. Gordon up now. We need a 689 and above to get on. And it's going to be a hard shot to second. Great pickup by Hernandez. Plants his feet and throws it to Joseph for the out. Alright, so 7th inning stretch. And it's the Marlins 6 and the Phillies 1. Phillies have just managed 2 hits on the day. Conley back out there. Herrera up to the plate. He is 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw a leadoff walk. This must be also a part reliever and part. That must be 18 must be his relief batters he can face, and 23 must be his starting. So he just hit 24 there. So nearing the end of his reign there. So there's action in the Marlin bullpen, I'm sure. So leadoff runner is on for the Phillies. Brings up Franco. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. And he'll draw a walk. So back-to-back walks. So the first 2 runners on for the Phillies. Joseph comes up to the bat now, 0 for 2 on the day. And 3 walks in a row. So that'll load the bases. So Conley has walked, the bases loaded. Bases loaded for Giancarlo Rodriguez, and he will be pinch hit for, obviously. Wish I had Nabanel, but looks like our best bet is Andrew Knapp. 0.83 in the simulation, 0.91, 0. But however, it's a 304 hitter in real life, so hopefully some of those stats will ring through. So we'll bring him in. Knapp comes to the pinch as a pinch hitter. 646 and above will get him on. And a 965 and above will bring the Phillies within 1. Here's the windup in the pitch by Conley. It's going to be a hard line drawing the first. Bauer didn't even have to move, and that'll be 1 down. So Cameron Rupp up now, 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. Base is still loaded. 636 and above will get him on. 974 above will bring the Phillies within 1. And he goes deep. Oh no, man. That's what I don't like about this game. And it's going to be a wild pitch. Oh man. That could have been a grand slam, but instead it's a wild pitch. Yeah, I did definitely got to do something about that. How disappointing that is. Especially for, calling it, but also for watching, I'm sure. Especially if you're a Phillies fan. But the Phillies do get 1 run in, so it's still only 1 out. Runners on second and third. Rupp's still up there. So he's back into the box. See what happens here. And of course he strikes out. That almost always happens. So 2 down now from Michael Saunders. He'll need a 980 and above to hit a home run. 718 and above to get on. Stuck there for a second. And he'll strike out. So Conley comes back and only allows 1 run despite walking the bases loaded. And it's 6-2 Marlins. Man, that was so close to being a 1-run game. Disappointing as a manager there too. Alright, so who are we going to bring in now? I guess we'll bring in Joaquin Benoit, the veteran. So he pitched 11.2 innings in actual real life with a 2.31 ERA, a record 0-1. And 3.1 innings. Yeah, he needs some work. He's only pitched 3.1 innings. So we'll bring him in for an inning or 2, probably 2 innings if we can. We need to. So Benoit comes in, veteran of Detroit Tigers, pitched a lot of years with them, I know that, among the 1 or 2 other teams. So Benoit on against Osuna, 1 for 3 with a run scored. 729 and above will get him on base here in the top of the 8th. And he'll strike him out. So 1 down. Goes down looking. Brings up Stanton, 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. hit a shallow fly ball to left. Out there squeezes it for the out. So 2 up and 2 down. Marlin 8th. Brings up A.J. Ellis. 2 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. And it's a hot shot to short. And it's a liner, and Galvis picks it out of thin air. So that 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins in the 8th. Phillies back up to bat, see if they can have any better luck here. As they squandered a golden opportunity, loading the bases with nobody out, but only scored 1. Came so close to a grand slam, but ended up being a wild pitch instead. So Dustin McGowan is on now for the Marlins. He'll relieve Conley. He pitched 7 innings of 1 hit of 1-run ball. So let's see. McGowan is 1-1 in the replay with 6 1/3 innings pitched. 9.95 ERA. 4.15 ERA in the actual season with a 1-0 record. 10 games and 13 innings. So he'll come on. He'll face Althea Hernandez and Galvis. So 676 and above will get Althea on. And he'll strike out. Hernandez up now, 637 and above will get him on, and it's a 1-0 walk. Galvis up now, 704 and above will get him on, and it's going to be a double. Double to center field as Yelich cannot get to it. So runners on second and third with 1 out for Ardubal Herrera. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Run scored. 659 and above will get him on. And it's a 520, so it's going to be a hot shot to short. And he picks out of thin air. So 2 down now. So it'll take Franco to get any runs home. It's 850 and above will most likely score 2 runs. See what he can do. And it's going to be a hard line drive to center. Yelich is there and makes the catch. So the Phillies do not score. And after 8 full, it's Miami 6 and Philly 2. So it'll be Prado, Bauer, and Echeverria. And now on for another run, another inning. 770 and above will get Prado on. And a big swing and a miss for a strikeout. So Bauer up now, 0 for 3 on the day. 767 and above will get him on. And he'll strike out, so back-to-back Ks in the 9th for Bernard. Brings up Echeverria. 780 and above will get him on. And it's going to be a shallow fly ball to center. Herrera squeezes it for the out. So the Marlins go in order in the top of the 9th. So the Phillies got their work cut out for them. They have to score 4 runs in order to keep this game going. Tommy Joseph will lead it off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And a good start. Single for Joseph. Not much of a runner, but we only have one other pinch hitter, which we're going to bring on right here. And our pinch hitter really is not that great. So Bernard needs a 758 and above to get on, and our pinch hitter is 604. No, yeah, we got to bring him in. He's the only one we got, so we're going to bring in Brock Stassi. Stassi comes on the hit for Bernard. That's our last bench player, our last position player, I should say. So Brock Stassi comes in. He's hit less than 12 at bats so far. Has walked 3 times. In the replay, 194 hitter, 2 homers and 5 runs batted. It does have a little bit of pop. 943 and above will be a homer. So Phelps comes on now, the pitch for the Marlins. He's 2-2 in the actual season with 14 innings pitched, 5.79 ERA, so he's definitely hittable. 4.50 ERA so far in the replay with 10 innings pitched. So Phelps looks in for the sign. Ellis gives him it. Here's the windup in the pitch. And strikes out. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not. It's a wild pitch. That's a good thing. That's a good wild pitch there. So Stassi's still up there. Joseph moves to second. A wild pitch. And it's going to be a shot to third. Hard ground ball. Prado fields it and throws to Bauer for the out. So Joseph holds at second. So one down now. Cameron Rupp, top of the order. Need a 650 and above to get on. And it's going to be a single to right. So Joseph will move to third. 90.6. Ah, we got one. And no problem. Joseph scores easily. So it's a 6-3 game now. So Michael Saunders up now. 2 for 4 on the day. 689 above will get him on. So the tying run is on deck. So we can get Saunders on. We'll give him an opportunity to get the tying run on. That's all we can ask for. And he'll strike out. So that brings up out there 0 for 4 on the day. 648 and above will get him on. And he'll strike out to end the game. So the Phillies go down to the Marlins by a score of 6-3. Quick look. We'll actually exit out. Make the game official. Yeah. Quick look at the box score. So Miami defeats Philadelphia 6-3. Conley, excellent game. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits allowed, 2 runs, 5 walks, quite a few walks though. 7 strikeouts. Gets the win, goes to 3-1. Pivetta, only lasted 3 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. So Miami, home runs by Yelich, Stanton, and Ellis. Yelich 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Stanton with 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And Ellis 2 for 4 with an RBI. Not much really for the Phillies. Michael Saunders 2 for 5. He's the only Philly with multiple hits. Rupp was 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Both of the RBIs. And that's going to be it. So alright, so thank you for joining me. We'll fast play the rest of these games real quickly so you can see the results. There you go. A couple of things. 2-0, 3-2. Take a look at this next time. Arizona 8-7. Must have been some good hitting performances there. 8-6. So alright, so thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from High Ground Gaming, my co-host Brody. We will see you in the next Digital Diamond 2017 replay from a game from April 27th. So thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.